Okay, so I asked your opinion on the Tink album. Let's go with Tink album first. All right, so what was your overall thoughts on the album?
So I liked it. I think she should have collabed with more rappers.
Okay,
Oh, so I'm just gonna because I wrote down my thoughts, so I'm just going to read my thoughts out.
go ahead, cook.
So I think Tink should have collabed with more rappers, or shit, she raps, right? A verse of her rapping on one of the songs. I said that. Then Bless Me, Don't Stress Me came on, and she's not really singing. Then Hit a Lick came on, and that's what I needed, something more fast paced and could be a good intro single to the album. Then Play It came on, and she's full blown rapping. Like, I like the variation. I wish they would have caught my attention with that. Not saying like I like her singing too, but like I needed that variation, that fast paced shit. I like the intro. I like the song Attention, Lows and Highs, and the aforementioned songs.
Okay, so for me, um, I'm going to ask you this after I give my take. But overall album, I like how it's layered. So it's layered. She goes through pretty much a state of emotions all throughout this damn album.
Facts.
It's just- So she goes from stressing, charge up, blessed, don't stress me. Then she hits like a 3 run song where she's talking about being in love. Then she goes back to being jealous, insane, lows and highs, and pretty girls, and then she ends the album with pretty girls.
She
So
went through a whole relationship.
she went through like a whole, either this is a whole relationship or multiple, because it's like, yeah, it's layered. So my question to you is: do you think that she's missing anything?
No, I mean, overall, it was a great project.
Okay,
Um, I would say maybe work with more producers. I don't know if Hitmaker
yeah,
produced the whole thing or whatever, but maybe work with different producers, get on different beats. But it was a great project overall.
yeah, I would say the same thing. Work with different producers, get different beats. The Summer Walker collab absolutely made sense on the album.
Yeah, facts.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Skilla, the Jeremiah one. I think that song needs to be longer, personally, but yeah. Let's get into another album. Okay, JT City Cinderella. Did you give it a listen?
Shit, I didn't.
Okay, so so I'm gonna just give my thoughts on it. So to me, a few songs was cool, but overall, it's just okay to me. It's just okay
Okay,
to me. Like
that's fair.
I don't I don't. Well, I do get the hype of it being like a good album, but I just think that it's okay. I just think that it's okay. Maybe it's her. Maybe it's how she raps for me that's just not getting my attention like that. Maybe it's that because it's not like the songs are ass or trash. I'm not saying that by any means. Like you got a few good, well, you got a lot of good records on this. I ain't gonna say a few, but majority of the album sounds okay, sounds good. A few songs sounds great, but yeah. Okay. Did you hear? Okay, did you hear Childish Gambino album, or you haven't listened to that?
No.
Okay, so I got a few songs on my new music um on our new music segment that I'm gonna play. Before my overall take is this album is alternative than a motherfucker. It's alternative. It's alternative. If you like Childish Gambino, you're gonna like. It depends on your Childish Gambino bag. What you like from him.
Hmm.
You'll gravitate to certain songs more so than other songs. So it's just a variation. It's just a variation of him. That's what it feels like. It feels like a playlist almost. Um,
Must be a good playlist. You got songs on your new music.
yeah, I like when he gets into that type of earn bag. I don't know if you're familiar with earn, but yeah,
Hmm.
you said you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets into that like within a few records, and I like that. What albums have you listened to?
So I listened to Mustard.
Okay,
I got a little breakdown of Mustard.
Uh, all right, go ahead. I'm gonna give my opinion on Mustard too because I listened to his album and I got a few of his songs on my what you call it too.
Yeah, same. So I think it flowed really well. I like that some of the song I like some of the songs more than others, and some parts of songs more than others. All the beats were fire off rip. It was a concise project too. Like it wasn't too long, wasn't too short. I like that he repeated the feature artists. So like Ty Dolla was on there twice, Roddy was on there twice, and how he incorporated monologues in each song. Overall, I think it was a good project.
For me, my thoughts overall concise album. This is a Khaled. This is how you concise a fucking compilation album. This
Yeah,
is how you fucking do it. This is perfectly sequenced. Like the
yeah,
transitions, like you said, the monologues and the interludes between the tracks is perfect. It's down there perfectly. Goes into the next record.
yeah.
I have two complaints. Two complaints about this album. Just two. This song right here. This is a beautiful song. Why the fuck is the vocal stacked like this? For the life of me, it was irritating me.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about my kids. So you ain't gotta pray for me, just pray for them.
I'm gonna play a little bit of
Pray
it.
for my mama, pray for my sis. We miss my granny, we need her at times like this. We was really more like sisters and brothers. Here's the father figure I never had. And he really part of the reason why I am the way I am today. And why
But it's stacked vocals all throughout this. Like he's rapping and talking at the same time. It's like, why the fuck are you doing that? It just fucks up the whole song.
I mean, it could have flowed better if he would have lowered the vocal track, lowered the background.
There's something that shit sounds stacked as hell. And then my second, no, I got two more. Seriously. My second one would be Mustard. Where the fuck is Chris Brown on this project? I hear Chris Brown on a few of these songs. I would love to hear a Mustard and Chris Brown collab. Third, where the fuck is Jeremiah? I would love to hear a Mustard and Jeremiah collab. I hear Jeremiah on the song. Those are the only two takeaways is where the fuck is Breezy and where the fuck is Jeremiah? Because I definitely hear Chris Brown on a few of these records.
Okay, fair.
So that's it. I would love to hear that. That's all. What else album did come out? So I know you probably haven't listened to this, but Starlito dropped a project called Imposter Syndrome. So my breakdown of this is if this album is down there 9 out of 10 for me. If you're a Starlito fan, you will love this. You'll love this album. It's a complete playthrough. I love this album. I don't have nothing bad to say as far as this album. I love it.